Hate. People say it's a strong word, but to say that is to ignore a very human aspect in all our lives.
Crucial aspect.
In the core of everyone's heart, there is a hater. Hi, my name's Kyle, and I'm the host of the You Talk We Listen podcast. And today, Ferris, what are we talking about?
What do you passionately hate? And we have here our first guest. And can you introduce us with your name?
Yes, hi. My name is Denitra. Do I look at the camera or do I look at you guys?
Either
Whatever
or,
you want.
whatever
Okay,
works.
I'll look at you guys.
It's
like,
your podcast
we're like,
now.
oh, really? It's mine?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, can we change the name of it? Like,
well,
what's the...
that's to be determined, but
Okay.
we'll see. We'll see if we like you
It's
enough.
the
with
first
response.
episode.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm good at business. Anyways, okay. So my name is Denitra. I'm a second-year acting major, and I'm a hater, professional hater. Yeah.
Well, what do you hate the most?
what do you hate the most?
I have a long list of what I hate, but we can start with specifically people who walk above my apartment and just use their loud feet and just stomp the entire time. It'll be like midnight, and they'll just boom, 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 and I'm like,
Disrupting the beauty sleep, absolutely.
what's going on? Oh my God, thank you. Stop. No. But no, like, why are you stepping so hard?
Yeah.
Like, are you throwing a party up there or something? I swear to God, they're like throwing chairs. I don't know. Like,
Okay.
Now, what level are you on in this apartment?
I'm on the second level, so there's somebody above me and somebody below me. So,
Have you ever considered that maybe you're that person to the person below
On the
you?
first floor, yeah.
see, if that's the case, then they could just come talk to me, and they'll be like, oh, can you, like, step a little quieter? I'd probably say no, but, like, because only I can hate. That's just how I feel. I feel like only I'm the hater,
Yeah.
and everyone else is just like, yeah.
Now, have you gone up to the person above you and talked to them?
No, that's scary.
That's honestly, I would
Yeah.
never do something like
Yeah,
that.
that's actually
I
super
don't
scary.
blame you. Of course not. I
Yeah.
would never blame her.
I would slip a note.
Yeah.
You
No,
know,
I
like
would simply not
calm
go.
down.
I'm a hater in private, yeah.
Okay.
Now, that's number one.
That's
what's
one, yeah.
what's
Okay,
two? We're on a-
I also specifically hate socks and sandals.
Oh, absolutely.
yeah.
I could go on rants for hours about this. Yes, please continue.
Okay, like, if you just imagine, like, it's like a regular day. You're just minding your own business. You're having a really nice day, and you walk past somebody with socks and sandals on.
Like they left the house thinking that was
Like,
good.
the sock is in, like, the sandal thong is in between your sock. Like,
That's another way to look at it. Yes, absolutely.
that's weird. Like, why are you...
now, are other forms that like more approvable? Like,
No.
for example, like socks and Crocs and like
socks
socks
and
and
Crocs
Birks.
is a little bit more acceptable
Yeah.
because it's more of a trend. I feel
Yeah.
like.
But also, if you don't wear socks with your Crocs, I'm a little scared.
Yeah,
So-
like you're just bear riding your Crocs.
You're raw dogging the
toes
Crocs.
out,
That's
dogs
scary.
out.
Yeah,
Crazy.
that's
But yeah, I would say it's more acceptable. But sandals and socks, absolutely not. We
No.
got to abolish those. We got to
Yeah.
put those in law. That we're not allowed to do those.
my second hate. Yeah.
Second hate.
What's your third hate?
Definitely. In like high school when there's like, okay, so there's like the class clown.
Yeah.
But they're only funny to like an extent. Like, it's like we'll be in class and just nobody will be talking, and then all of a sudden they like have this big stupid outburst, but you're trying to actually learn the lesson. I especially hate it in math. Like, I suck at math, so when somebody just like, like they're just making loud ass fucking noises in math, I'm like,
What a statement.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
Like, how long ago were you in high school? Like,
3 years now.
okay.
It's felt like forever.
Yeah, true.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's a long time ago.
Wow.
3 years.
3 things that you hate, and all of them I agree with you on.
The list can go on.
list could go on.
See the power of hate.
Absolutely.
Like,
how-
it joins people together, honestly.
I also hate
Exactly.
people in relationships, by the way. I 100%. Every time I see a couple, I try to make my business to throw a rock.
Right.
But, like, that's against school policy.
You're preying
so-
on their downfall, essentially.
100%. I
Okay.
tell all my friends to wake up and break up every single day. Every single day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, September. No, that's crazy.
And the birds are coming up. I just can't. I can't do this anymore. No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, do we possibly have a fourth?
Do we have a fourth? Do we have a
Fourth hates. I hate him. I hate him right here. I hate him
Just
right
get
here.
Random
in frame.
bystanders, please
Yeah,
get
get
in
in
frame.
frame, get
You
in
hate this
frame.
individual
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, this is my friend.
I
Chris.
just had him in my Spanish class. He actually seemed like a pretty cool dude.
No, he's not.
Oh,
he's
that's
not.
unfortunate.
He's not. He's
I
like,
don't like you now anymore. I'm sorry.
yeah, he's the worst person ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not gonna do it. I'll save her.
Wait, get in the microphone. Get in the microphone.
Give him the microphone.
Yeah,
Why do you want to defend yourself? What do you have to say?
What?
What do you have to say to defend yourself?
She's a.
Tough. All right, that's tough. He couldn't even say it. That's even worse, man. Wow.
Oh wow.
For those
Literally?
who couldn't see, he mouthed the B word.
No,
Ugh.
he mouthed great person.
He actually mouthed an
Great.
incredible individual.
Amazing. Yeah.
Every second, every chance he gets,
What do you hate?
That green thing on your head.
Wow, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I don't know what to say to that one.
The fifth thing? Do we have,
Do you have the thing?
Yeah, we actually do. All
right.
I hate theater majors. Even
Theater majors? Yeah, you know what? I don't blame you.
No, wait. I'm a theater major. Wait,
that's
please.
unfortunate. They're gonna gang up on
We have
us.
a whole
Oh,
gang
oh,
of theater
right,
people
right.
coming
People
after
already hate
us.
us on our first episode.
This is my show, guys. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, this is.
Of course.
They know it's my show.
All
But
right.
I hate musical theater majors. Like the random singing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I do it, but it's just like when I do it, it's cool. But
Yeah.
when other people do it,
It's annoying.
like yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Especially in the shower. Like, why are you belting at 8 a.m. in the morning?
Yeah. Waking the rest of the family
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
What
It's
about
just-
those people? We all know them that like go really extra on happy birthday songs.
Oh, yeah.
What? How do we feel about those? How do we?
I hate.
Yeah.
I specifically
Respectfully,
hate
yeah.
those people. Yeah. Yeah, especially if you're trying your best to sound good on Happy Birthday. Like you're singing Happy Birthday. It's not even your birthday. Like
Yeah.
why are you trying to take the spotlight? That's like something I would do, but like, it's me. Like I'm a hater to everything that I don't do.
Right.
But if I do it, I can still hate on it. It's just me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, incredible.
I mean, at least you're self-aware.
At
You
least-
know,
yeah,
at least
being honest is better than
yeah.
denying it. I
Yeah.
would agree.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you've got nothing else that you hate, then it
You
looks
know?
like we found common ground. I agree with
Yeah.
pretty much everything you said.
Okay.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Valid.
much.
You're welcome.
Valid.
Thank you so much for
National
staying
hater
on this
here.
podcast and
Yeah.
telling us your true feelings about things.
You're welcome.
Of course. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So you can start by introducing your name, maybe your major, what year are you, anything you want.
All right, my name is Chelsea. I am a journalism major. I'm a junior here at OU. Yeah, anything else?
No,
Okay.
you can go right ahead.
What
All
do you
right.
hate? Let's get
What
into
do
What
it.
hate?
do I hate? I have a few music takes.
Oh, nice.
that's my primary area of interest. Like, I'm an arts journalist. I work for newspapers on campus.
Okay.
So I don't know. I'm not. What I'm about to say is not affiliated with the Post. This is my own personal opinion.
Yeah.
But I hate people who think that there are no good artists or are no like good. There's not any good new music coming out. Like I hate people who say rock is dead. I hate people who
Yeah.
say hip hop is dead, especially hip hop. Like, they're like, oh, it's all mumble rap nowadays.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's much more than that. And people who just like shit on like all the talent that is poured into certain fields of music, like
Yeah.
indie music, but also there is some merit to it. Like
Yeah.
like
Someone
the-
likes it. Someone
someone
out there.
likes it.
Yeah.
Someone's passionate about it. Someone's interested about it. And
Yeah.
I hate people who just start to just hate on. I hate people who hate on music.
Okay. So please.
Now, there's no genre that you hate or dislike then.
You're basically saying there are no-
I
was
hate.
gonna say.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so-
well, there
yeah.
is something that I hate. It's called electro swing.
Electro swing.
Electro swing.
Now,
I've heard of that
electro
one.
swing is a genre of music that is primarily consumed by anime fans.
Oh. We're gonna play it right now if we don't get
We're
copyrighted.
hearing it right now.
Yeah.
You're hearing it right now. Okay. Please.
Electro swing, I don't know, it's very annoying, it's very in your face, it's
Yeah.
very like, it's a fusion of two genres, like electro and like swing music. And if those two genres are like good on their own, electro is more like a dance, electronic type thing, and swing is obviously like 20s, 40s swing music.
Yeah.
But it's like that, a lot of saxophone, and like, it's just two genres of music that don't work. And the amount of people that like consume that genuinely irks me.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm a bit of a hypocrite, but like that's
But
just,
it sounds like you're just saying that there's a spot for everyone for a certain genre of music.
yeah, there is, but
Yeah.
it's just the type of genre that I hate.
But yeah, there are some
Yeah.
genres that you don't like.
Okay,
that's fair.
one more thing. I just want to speak on bro country real quick.
Okay.
If you guys don't know what bro country is,
I don't.
No, enlighten us. What is this?
bro country is a style of contemporary country where people just talk about I love my guns and I
Oh,
love
yeah,
my
tractors,
truck and
yeah.
I love my
Like
country.
Blake Shelton.
It's like it's like they're like big. It's not even about politics. It's just like big bro frat energy.
Yeah.
Which I mean, there's nothing wrong with like being, like passionate about like like your country or your guns or whatever, but like it's just there's hardly any musical or artistic merit to it where it justifies the passion about this. So
Wow. All right. Well, anything else
I
that you
mean,
hate?
anything else you hate?
oh god, I think I hate Green Day.
Green Day?
Yeah.
Honestly, like, I get it.
I get it too.
They're kind of
I
annoying.
get it.
I'm
I
sorry,
don't
my,
listen to
my,
them,
my scope is very limited in this hating. But do I have any? Babe, what do I hate?
Nothing.
Yeah, but like, is there anything general that I hate? Because like you listen to me talk a lot. Yeah.
That's true love right
Give him
there.
a good
For people that couldn't hear,
good rants.
Yeah,
they s-
exactly.
They said,
Grebo.
Grebo.
No, that's something I'm passionate about. I don't hate Grebo. I love Grebo.
Okay.
It's just a music genre. It's like alternative dance, like UK alternative dance in the
Yeah.
80s. So I don't know. But is there anything? Oh God.
is there any like other artists, like hip hop, old rock and roll that?
It should be more who do you hate, not what do you hate.
Who do you hate? Okay.
In terms
I mean,
of-
I know like Kanye's getting a lot of flack these days.
I hate
mean,
Pearl Jam.
Pearl
Pearl
Jam.
Jam?
Never heard of them.
Pearl Jam is a 80s/90s alternative rock group. It's very
Wow.
popular with your parents.
Wow.
Like parents in general love Pearl Jam. I almost Freudian slip. But yeah, it's a lot of just Eddie Vedder is the main vocalist, and you've heard his vocals. It's very deep. It's very like, it's like you. Have you guys seen the Skate 3 edits? Where it's like
I think I know what you're talking
yeah, where
about.
like Jesus is T-posing,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
like, and it's like it's to one thing. It's to like this one Pearl Jam song, but I don't know. The vocals are annoying.
Yeah.
The melodies usually don't stick with me. It's all very generic alt rock / grunge. Nothing is very special to me. Like there's
Wow.
nothing that justifies the cult-like following of Pearl Jam. But a hip hop artist that I do hate, and this is like the last thing I'll say, because I might get in trouble with this on campus.
Uh-oh.
I don't like Lil Uzi Vert.
Oh.
You know, honestly,
That is
that's
controversial.
No,
I've written about this.
It's controversial, but I agree.
I've written about this.
I
but-
don't think his music's great. You know, he has
Yeah,
bangers,
yeah.
but anyways.
I've written about this on campus, but I don't think they make good music. Like
Wow.
Lil Uzi Vert. I don't think that they I don't think they have it anymore. Like
Wow.
EXO Tour Life was amazing.
Okay.
I was
but-
about to say.
Okay with that?
That's
yeah, that's a good and like I like some of Uzi's like more like melodic trap stuff, but like the rage stuff that they're doing, like the alt rock stuff that they're doing, the punk stuff that they're doing with the Pink Tape,
Yeah.
it wasn't very good. There's a few
Unfortunate.
there's a few good qualities to it, but overall it's just like I don't know. I just came here kind of just to talk my shit about music,
And we appreciate
and to
it.
We
spread the
honestly
word.
appreciate
Dearly.
that.
Read
yeah.
my articles in the Post. All right.
Oh, you're running for the post.
Yes.
Good for
Yeah.
you.
There. Thanks. That sounded so genuine.
Yeah. No, it is.
Yeah, but I just wanted to just explain my music interests and whatnot. So. I
Well,
don't
thank
know.
you
No,
very
thank you.
much.
Thank you.
I don't know. I thought that would be interesting. So.
It was.
No, thank you. All right, we got person number 3 here.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi there. My name is Asher. My friends call me Ash. I'm a criminal justice major, senior, hopefully last year. You know,
Nice.
fingers crossed.
Hopefully.
But we don't know how that capstone class is gonna go.
Absolutely. I feel that. What would you hate the most? Why don't you start off with that? What you hate the most?
It's gonna be a little controversial considering recent events. You know, God rest his soul, Jimmy Buffett.
Oh, Jimmy
Oh,
Buffett.
Jimmy,
That's who you're
nah.
talking about?
No,
Oh.
not him, not him.
Oh,
I
okay,
don't
okay.
blame him for it. I don't
Okay.
think he did it on purpose, but I hate Margaritaville.
Margaritaville. Okay. Explain.
So, have you ever heard of a concept called tiki? Right?
Tiki.
Yes.
What is
Are you
that?
familiar
No.
with that? So it was a genre of like I guess drinks and aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
Another word for it would be Polynesian pop. That's like the fancy term for it nowadays. And it started in like the 20s or the 30s,
Mm-hmm.
and it's what most people would refer to as like what Margaritaville is now,
Mm-hmm.
where it was like this tropical sort of idealistic getaway in a restaurant.
Okay.
And you'd go to that, and it started like going downhill towards like the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. When
All right.
Margaritaville was kind of the last nail in the coffin. Right? That's really what killed tiki. The thing that bothers me the most about it though is the drinks that came out of it, because one of my hobbies or special interests is cocktails. You know, I like making them. They're pretty. There's a bunch of stuff that goes into it. It's fun.
A lot
you
of
know.
ingredients, yeah.
I can make very few things with my hands, but one thing I can do is a good drink.
Okay.
Oh, fair.
Now,
Very impressive.
Margaritaville, and I guess by extension a bunch of these other chain restaurants that have bars, took a lot of these original cocktails. They were very good. They had way too many ingredients in them, which is why they butchered them.
Wow.
Can you give us an example, one?
Yeah.
Like walk
a
us
drink,
through
a drink that's especially has crumbled in its wake.
one
Why-
maybe that has like a place in your heart.
Oh yeah.
One of the best examples would probably be the Hurricane.
The Hurricane.
You walk into most any bar these days and you order a Hurricane, you're gonna get something that's like bright cherry red. Now, if you do the research like I did, because I had too much time on my hands,
Yeah.
a Hurricane is not supposed to be that color. It's
Yeah.
like it's like a beigeish color. You know, it's almost like the color of sand.
Wow.
Because they just fucking butchered. Am I allowed to swear on this?
No, yeah.
You're
of
allowed
course.
to swear.
They
You're
fucking butchered the recipe.
Of course.
It's terrible. Probably
I feel that. I feel
the
for you.
worst example is the Mai Tai. The Mai Tai has gone through so many iterations, and it's just
So you like keeping with the classics, the
yeah,
original recipes.
I like classic cocktails. Another. This is one personally irks me because it is actually my favorite drink is a daiquiri, right? Now, when most people hear daiquiri, they think of something that's bright red and it's in a smoothie, right? It's like a slushy. The original daiquiri was 3 ingredients. It was rum, lime juice, and sugar. It tasted, when made well, like just a real refreshing rum limeade. It was really fucking
Wow.
good. And you can't get that in most bars.
Unfortunate.
I've got a crack recipe for it. I'd love to share it. There's no crack in it, but it's
But it's copyrighted or?
it's a really good recipe. I'd
recipe.
happily share it with anybody who asks me for it.
Wow.
I've only ever gotten one good daiquiri in a bar, and it was down in South Carolina when I was on vacation. It was the hotel bar.
Wow.
I will never have it again because that's too far away, and the guy who made it was only there on Sundays. But it is, I'm going to think about it for a long time.
Do you know why he was only there on Sundays? Is this like,
He was doing it like it was gig work for him too. That wasn't even his full-time
Pyramid
job.
schemes from Monday
He was
through
just
Saturday.
doing that to pay extra bills, but damn was he good at
Wow.
it.
Well, I hope in the future you get to see some better drinks in the bars.
It has. There's been a revival. There's been not only a cocktail renaissance, but by extension, a tiki renaissance.
Wow.
So a lot of those older drinks are coming back, and they're being made the way that they used to, which is good.
Good.
You know.
and that makes you happy inside?
It makes me.
It doesn't
filled
make
with
you
joy.
hate.
No, yeah.
Incredible.
That does cheer me up.
Isn't that nice? All right. Well, if you have nothing else that you hate,
Nah, that's pretty much
then
it.
thank you
Wow.
so much for voicing your opinions about
yeah.
drinks, Margaritaville, something I was not aware of.
Rest in peace,
Rest
Jimmy
in peace,
Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett.
You did nothing wrong.
I don't think he did anything wrong.
Hello, I'm Ian. I'm a music education major and I play saxophone.
Nice.
But yeah,
All right. What do you passionately hate?
right now I really hate people that you know how people will be like, oh, I found this artist first, right?
Mhm.
I hate it when people
Oh.
sit there and try and gatekeep an underground artist, and they're like, my artist is more underground than yours. My music taste is better because
my
of that. It's
God.
like, I absolutely hate that. It just it pisses me off almost, but yeah.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever done that? Is this like a past sin that you're repenting for, or
No.
Good.
No.
I'm glad. I'm glad. Because there have been some incredible artists who have just never been shown in the spotlight.
Yeah.
Because they've been kept underground. They've been gatekeeped.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, I would be the one to admit I have done that with Brent Faiyaz. If you've ever heard of him, Brent Faiyaz. I gatekeeped him before he became popular. And I gotta tell you, didn't feel good. But he's popular now, so that's all that matters.
Yeah.
But do you have any specific artists who have been gatekeeped that you think should not be gatekeeped?
I mean, not really.
Not really.
But-
Just the generalization
Yeah.
of gatekeeping.
I hate that because it just I feel like if you find something good, you should want to enjoy it with other people. So
Yeah.
for me personally, whenever I find more music to listen to, one of the first things I do is I'll find something nice, and then I send it to my girlfriend, and I'm like, hey, this is some good music. I think
Yeah.
you'd like this, or I'd send it to a friend that would like it, because it should just be enjoyed by everybody. It shouldn't be something that one person has, especially if it's another group making it. You're only helping out a group that you like to then make more music in the future too. So it just
Yeah.
hurts yourself gatekeeping.
That is honestly admirable.
Very
I feel like
admirable.
if my friend sent me hey, I think you would like this artist, I'd honestly smile. Like I would go to bed that night like happy as
Yeah.
as a bug. That's great. Now, do you have any artists then that you want to shout out right now
Yeah.
that are
Anyone
Pretty
that
underground?
should get more appraisal.
Zach Callison is one.
Never heard of him.
He is so what's weird about him is that he only has one album and he's probably not making anything else. But he was the voice actor for Steven Universe, which makes it a little weird. I've never watched that show. My girlfriend watched it when she was younger, but then she saw that he had made an album, and it's way more mature than that. It's not like a
Wow.
kid's album, but it's just like that album right there. I think is almost perfect, and so the album, it's by Zach Callison. I know the song names. I don't know what the actual thing is, but the first song is Phantom Love. That's my favorite song. But yeah,
Give him
That's
a
about
listen. Yeah.
yeah,
yeah.
All right. Is that
Yeah.
all?
yeah.
Okay.
All
thank
right.
you
No,
so
very
much.
wholesome. Yeah.
Very wholesome.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
very
you.
Done. All right.
All right.
Would you like to start by introducing yourself?
Sure. Hi, my name's Pietro. I'm a sophomore acting major in the theater department. And I've got a few things. The first thing is especially recent. I passionately hate Hillcrest right now.
For those of you who don't know, Hillcrest is a dormitory building at our campus. So please
Yes.
explain why you don't like.
I don't like Hillcrest right now because when you're doing your room assignments, I wanted to go for Hillcrest because I lived at the Hamlin dorms.
Okay.
And those are god awful. But Hillcrest has really nice dorms, and I was excited for the dining hall.
Right.
But then after the room assignments and the meal plans were done, Hillcrest decided to say, hey, we're going to be open from 11:30 to 4:30
Yeah.
Monday through Friday, not even the weekends.
Yeah.
Wait. So what does
So
that
they-
entail then?
Please explain. What does that mean for the food scenario?
The food scenario, which means that the dining hall is only open for 5 hours throughout
Yeah.
the week and not even open on the weekends. It's very frustrating because no one here is a person that is old and eats dinner at 4:30.
4:30. Yeah.
No one eats dinner at 4:30, and if you are, I'm sorry.
I've had a lot of friends who have voiced their opinions about Oakland because of the lack of hours, but it's like a very, very big issue. Yeah.
It's nice that Vandenberg, their dining hall, is still open.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
still
so
open
it's just
to.
Hillcrest.
Yeah,
That's
Vandenberg is still
crazy.
open until like 7 p.m.
That's
or
insane.
10 p.m. But I hate having to walk across campus if I want to get food. The second thing that I passionately hate is people that walk so slow. Like they're talking with their friends like they're in a Hallmark movie, and they're the main characters. I've got places to be. Why are you walking at a snail's pace?
Yeah.
But then the opposite of that, I hate people that also are like speed walking everywhere.
I'm a culprit of that.
Yeah, I'm
I do-
about to
I do
say,
speed
yeah.
walk a little bit. Every
I
now and
understand a
then.
little bit of speed walking, but if you're like almost running but still walking,
I got places to be.
but at the same time though, when you're speed walking everywhere, it gives a vibe off that's just why not just run at this point? I gotta speed walk.
That's understandable.
Now, what about people that like when they walk, it's like a group of 3 or 4. They form like a wall. Like, how are we feeling about that?
It's just so inconvenient.
I hate when it's like a group of 4 and the sidewalk is only 3 people wide, and the 4th person just has to go behind and just be like the left out.
Oh,
one. Now,
I'm a
worse.
victim of that because that's the worst
Absolutely.
feeling in the world.
No, it really is.
Especially when you're walking down the sidewalk with a group of friends and then you just get shoved to the middle or the back. That's the worst feeling in
Or
the
you have to
world.
walk in the grass.
Oh my God, walking or just on the road, just endangering yourself with cars. Okay, that's cool, but yeah. What else? Anything else that you hate?
Oh, jeez. I hate people that when you're eating dinner, they just randomly sing.
They randomly what?
They randomly sing.
Oh, sing.
Musical theater
Tragic.
students.
Who does that?
We had
This
musical
one-
theater students.
Theater students, yeah. That's fair.
We just
Yeah.
had someone earlier rip on the same thing.
Yeah.
Because I've been at the dining hall with I have friends that are musical theater students. I love them. But then randomly while you're eating, they'll just like start singing something out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And it's not just a quiet singing. They could belt something. And it's just why? We get it. You can sing. You're at college for singing.
We get it. Yeah. All right. That's fair.
And that's everything that I passionately hate.
You know what?
An insightful introduction to what you hate. Love that.
And you know, there's worse things to hate. Like, there's a very admirable list, I
Yeah.
will say. Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Well,
Thank you for
so
having
much.
us on.
course.
Yeah.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Laith. I know Faris already knows me. I don't
do.
think you know me though.
No, I don't. No.
So what's up, guys?
What do you passionately
Yeah,
hate?
what do you hate?
What do you hate?
What do I hate?
Like, what do you hate?
I feel like out of all the things that I really do hate, like in this day and age, I feel like the parking and the EC is the thing I hate the most.
Yeah.
Like, I just absolutely hate it. Like,
Does it make you late?
it's not just about like, yeah, I'll be trying to find a parking spot for 15, 20 minutes, even in the parking garage. Like, I'll go as far back as the parking garage, still won't find a parking spot.
Yeah.
Or when you're trying to go through the aisles and somebody's whipping around the parking lot.
Trying to get into an accident?
Trying to get into an accident. Last year I got into an accident in the parking lot. Somebody ruined my front bumper.
Oh.
They broke the whole thing, bro.
That's tough.
Yeah, but then like this year I have a new car too, so I'm like, if somebody hits my car, I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna freak out, bro.
Unload on them. That's
but
crazy.
no, yeah, and they whip around. You're like in the aisles trying to like be really safe with it. But I mean, yeah.
What about the people, like, I've had this happen. Like, you go in your car and you're about to leave, and then someone's waiting for you.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
just
yeah.
sit there.
Yeah, I hate when people, because a lot of people, it happens to me with every time with like a Ram truck. It's always a Ram truck. I feel like they always sit there. They take up the whole aisle, like that whole row, and they're waiting for somebody. I can't even go around them. Their truck is so big.
Yeah.
I can't even go around them. They're just sitting there waiting for that car to pull out.
What about people that take up 2 spaces?
Those are the worst
I
because they
see
think
that
they
a
have a
lot
nice
here.
car. They have like a really nice car, so they're like, I'm gonna take up 2 spaces, so no one's gonna hit me. It's like, no, now I'm gonna hit you
Yeah,
because you
I'm
took
gonna
up
hit you
2.
just in spite of it.
Yeah, just in
I
spite
don't
of it.
experience it with nice cars. I see it with trucks a lot though.
Yeah.
Especially here. Trucks literally take up
No,
like 3
no.
spaces, man.
This is the worst. When a motorcycle takes up a space, it's like you don't even
Yeah.
need that full space. Like, you don't need that full space. Why are you taking that space?
So where are they
Like,
supposed to park? Where are they supposed to
I
park?
don't care. Park somewhere else.
Park on the-
Just
park on the roof.
don't make me mad.
Park on the roof. That's
No, they
crazy.
could park in front of the EC or
They can
something.
park on one of those bike slots, you know?
Yeah,
But one of those there.
you can
Get
pick
a
it up
bike
and put
lot.
it.
Easy.
It's so easy, bro.
No,
It's not even like
that's
that.
a good take. That's a good
Yeah.
take for sure.
I mean, anything
Anything
with
else you
driving,
hate? Yeah.
maybe, that you just don't
Driving.
like.
I feel like people at Oakland, like, they just love driving fast.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like, if it's just Oakland or, like, maybe the area. But I feel like people, when they go on, like, the roundabouts and stuff, or they're going around turns, I feel like with Oakland, because it's in Auburn Hills, it's a hilly area.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, like, blind spots. Like, there's a lot of places where you really have to look if there's somebody coming. So, like, people drive fast, and I'm, like, waiting, really looking. And even when I take 5 minutes to look, someone still pulls out and almost hits me. It's just like, all right, well, I don't know what to do anymore.
Just run into
But-
them as well.
Yeah, I know. Should I just speed up, actually?
Yeah.
For legal purposes, that is a joke.
actually-
Yeah,
That
we're
is
very
a
much
joke,
kidding.
Wink,
But-
wink. But yeah, no, it's cool. I agree with that, honestly.
All right.
Great take, yeah, great take.
Great take.
Yeah.
Anything else that you hate?
Anything else?
Maybe you don't like an artist.
Lil Uzi.
Lil Uzi?
I hate Lil
You're
Uzi.
the second person
No,
to
no,
say
no.
that.
If anyone tells me they like Lil Uzi, bro, I'm automatically not their
The
friend.
Pink album was actually okay though.
No. I
It
don't
wasn't
care.
good, but
I
it
don't
was
care, bro.
okay.
Put on some Feiruz, bro.
Feiruz, that's
Abdul
the
Halim
guy.
Hafiz, bro. I swear, bro. Bro,
Easy.
Kulthum, bro.
No,
I swear.
It's not like they're not like Kulthum, right?
No,
'Cause
bro.
Lil Uzi's not like that.
No. Lil Uzi is very much different from like Feiruz. I'm pretty sure Feiruz like talks about the winter mornings,
Yeah,
and Feiruz is
the
just so
war
beautiful.
times.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
no.
Lil Uzi's like, I don't even know what this guy says most of the time. His English is so bad.
That's fair. That's fair.
But,
I
yeah.
can agree with that in some
Yeah.
ways. But like you're gonna listen to like Kendrick Lamar every now and then, you know? Like
I
he's
don't
not-
know,
you know
bro.
What I mean? What?
Kendrick Lamar is a good lyricist.
Yeah.
He's very good with his words, but I don't think his music's good.
Okay.
Like, I will appreciate his music because he's like.
That's controversial.
I think I can see why somebody likes it. But, like, I think his lyrics are so good that I will listen to it and be like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'll listen to it.
I mean, I hate to be that guy, but like, To Pimp a Butterfly. Like, come
Butterfly
on.
was
Come
incredible.
on.
To Pimp a
Okay,
Butterfly.
yeah. I mean,
Damn.
they had some songs. Like, and, like, there's a lot of, like, his music videos are good, too. I feel like he's
Yeah.
really good as an artist rather
I
than,
don't
like.
see Feiruz putting out music videos.
Bro, is she alive?
She's like 84. She's like slowly on her way there, but she's still kicking.
Can you explain who that is?
Feiruz is a Lebanese, very famous singer.
Very
who-
classical.
Very classical. Like one of the most like famous singers of all time. Like
Yeah,
she's well
yeah.
regarded as that. And yeah, she makes mostly like relaxing,
Yeah, like-
somber music.
It's very like I want to say it's like very just like classical, relaxed.
Yeah.
Like you listen, like they always say, like you're supposed to listen to Fairuz in the morning.
Yeah.
While
yeah.
you drink your coffee or tea or
every
something.
Lebanese radio station starts the morning off with a
Yeah,
Fairuz
you
song.
have to listen to it in the morning. It's
Yeah.
very nice to start the day. And she's very like poetic with her words.
Yeah, she is.
I would say she's similar to Kendrick with her words are very meaningful.
Yeah, okay, I can agree with that.
But her music's actually good. I don't want to listen to Kendrick. I feel like I just offended
If you
everybody.
listen to Fairuz, that's all that matters.
No, if you listen to Fairuz, like I'm with you, like it's
Valid.
fine. But
Very
like
valid.
I don't know, Kendrick, he just doesn't rub me the right way. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. Understandable.
But yeah.
All right. Anything else that you hate or?
Anything else that I hate? Honestly, I try to be like the least hateful person because I feel like when you're like hateful, it's just like
It's not fun.
yeah, it's not fun. How do you live your life hating? So I hate people who hate.
I hate people who hate.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's
What
a good one,
what
isn't
a
it?
line. That's
Isn't
bar
that a
right
good
there.
one?
That's a Fairuz level bar. That's
Got that from Fairuz, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I hate people who hate. How do you go your whole life? You live your whole life just mad or upset about something. Like that doesn't make sense.
I feel like you're in a cycle of like infinite hate then, because you just said
Yeah.
things you hate, and then you.
Oh yeah, you know what?
Like,
This
this
guy
is-
got me.
This guy doesn't. He knows what he's talking about. He
Well,
doesn't-
I thought I had it right there. I thought I beat your. I thought I literally got it.
That's funny.
I thought I completed this challenge right
He's gonna
now.
go home and like cry.
Yeah, now I'm
Oh,
gonna go
God.
home and I'm actually gonna hate both of you now.
Wow. All right.
Post it.
Thank you so much. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, so my name is Mieta Munda Phipps. I'm a junior. I transferred recently to Oakland University, and my pre-concentration is pharmacy.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah.
What do you hate?
Because I'm African, I feel like I hate racism. I hate racism,
Fair.
especially because I recently got into an interracial relationship
Oh, okay.
with an American, and I saw some text messages. And I saw, the N-word pop up, and it was a challenging conversation. I think he didn't understand why I was so outraged
Absolutely.
until, he saw my emotions. So I don't like that. I don't like racism, and I don't like even the discussion of the N-word. Like, I know
Yeah.
my brothers and sisters, African Americans, they may say the N-word, but it has so much negativity and roots.
Yeah.
Now, how do you feel about people who defend saying the N-word by saying, "Oh, it's freedom of speech. Like we live in a free country." Like, what's your take on that?
Well, you don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like.
Yeah.
Like my mom, dark-skinned African,
Mhm.
and my mom, she's told me on many occasions that she's encountered people who call her the N-word.
Yeah.
And the first encounter my mom had was her boss at McDonald's. She worked there. And my mom didn't even know the word. She didn't even know, because in Africa, they don't even say that word.
Yeah.
So my dad, he's white, but he went to the job and said, "Don't ever call my wife that ever again." So you don't even know what it feels like. You don't know that. Even I've had encounters where they don't understand how it feels. So I get very passionate and
Absolutely.
very tense and emotional
should.
about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Should.
Yeah.
You should.
So
I mean, honestly, was that the main driving force about why there were problems in that relationship? Would you say?
yeah, the thing was, I wanted to not have those issues. That was the first
Yeah.
few days of us dating. And so I'm okay, I don't really want to talk about this, and I kind of just fell into a place of complacency.
Yeah.
But it didn't work out. It didn't work out because he knew I had resentment towards his friends. And he's yeah, I sensed this, and it turned into a worse argument. But I think it gives us more intimacy because he understands what I hate and what I like and what's not acceptable.
As you should. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
That's smart.
Now, do you feel like his complacency of allowing his friends to say it, do you think that's one of the leading issues as to why kind of this N-word issue is such a big thing?
Because it's just so normalized.
Yeah.
It is very normalized,
Yeah.
and I'll say African Americans, they say it all the time, and so that was his argument. Oh, people will use it just to say oh, how are you, what's up, and I'm even if that's the case, like you don't know the terms of how that hurts and what it's done to people, what it's done to me. I've encountered people just saying the N-word, and I just don't stand for it. I just don't. So even if I was talking to like a fellow African American, I would just say like, why is that, you know, necessarily a thing that you would say? Because if you don't want other people to say it, why do you say it? You know.
So you're against just saying it in general, then?
Completely. Which I know people have different views, and they can say whatever they want to say. But if he's my boyfriend, I would never permit him to say that, nor his friends to say that.
Now, what ethnicity are you? Like, what part of Africa are you from?
So I'm West African, Sierra Leone, proud.
Oh, I love Sierra Leone's great.
Yes. So kushe una.
Now, do you feel like with your cultural upbringing, because you said they don't say it there.
Yeah, they don't.
Do you feel like that has played into your current belief of like, yeah, no one should really say it in general?
Completely. Like in America, you hear that a lot. You hear that a lot. But in Africa, people don't even say that word. They don't. They say like, oh, how are you, my brother, my sister? They don't cuss like that. They don't say the F word. So that definitely plays into like my upbringing and how I was brought up. Just not cussing and not saying any profanity or any vile words.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like you were brought up very well in a very good way, which you should be proud of.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Anything else you hate? I mean, I feel like racism is
pretty good.
Pretty great one.
That's a pretty like significant one.
And if you disagree, shame on you.
Hope you should not disagree.
Yeah.
Please don't disagree.
I pray you don't, and I pray that the Lord help your soul.
What a great way to end. Thank you.
Thank you.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes. So my name is Grey, like the color, Grey, and I'm a social work major here at OU.
Nice. All right. What do you hate?
Yeah. So I'm not a hateful person too much, but I got one big thing I hate. So scenario: you go into a restaurant, you order your food. The person next to you orders the same exact thing as you. That is what makes me mad.
What if they also want it?
Yeah, well, usually what you do is you're like, oh, what do you want? I will, if someone orders what I want, I'm going to switch what I'm going to eat.
Really?
Wow.
Because, especially if there's like modifications you want, they're going to mess it up. And I hate it. I hate when someone orders the same thing as me, and I will not order the same thing as someone else.
So if you're with a group of friends, I just want to pick your brain here, and there's like, let's say 6 of you, and you order first, everyone orders, and then the 6th person, they order the same thing as you. Are you going to change your order then, or are you just going to like, all right, whatever, like it's fine?
There's a 75% chance that I say, actually.
75?
What about beverages? Like, what if someone else gets a water? You're like, I can't drink water anymore.
Okay, so the thing about beverages is that there's such a limited number, especially when you're underage.
Yeah.
So someone orders a Pepsi, you order a Pepsi, it's not a big deal. They're the same. You can't really modify a Pepsi. But if someone orders the mac and cheese, and I want the mac and cheese, I'm going for the chicken carbonara next.
Wow. That is not what I would do, but, I understand it. Especially with the modification thing. I get that.
Yeah.
Because they do mess that up. Do you have anything else that you hate?
Yes, so I had to write it down.
You wrote it down?
This one, because I'm going to forget it if I don't.
You wrote it down? All right.
So someone who brags about how good a restaurant or how good their food was, but then they gatekeep what the restaurant or thing is.
We had another person talk about gatekeeping here.
Just in general, people don't like gatekeeping.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's not cool. You say, oh, there's this cool skate park that I went to. It had all of the cool things. And then you ask, hey, where's the skate park? And I'm not going to tell you.
Wow.
That's what makes me mad, too.
Insane.
No, I do have to ask, because I asked the last person this. Is this a past sin you've committed and you're repenting for, or have you've never done this?
I have done it once, and that's why I gotta repent. I gotta say, hey, I'm owning up to it and wiping the slate clean.
If you don't mind me asking, I mean, you don't have to tell us if you want to, but what did you gatekeep?
The perfect study spot in my high school.
Ooh. You see, that I can understand, because if I go to my perfect study spot and someone's there, I'm going to be livid. I'll understand that. I can gatekeep that. I'll gatekeep that.
To be fair, at Oakland, when I see someone in my study spot, it makes me a little bit mad.
What's your study spot? You see? Okay.
God,
I get
wait.
it. I get it.
Library, 4th floor.
That's too generic.
And no, it's like a certain, like, it's a nice window.
Yeah.
You see the entire campus.
Wow.
and it's like it's one chair.
You like a scenic view?
When I study, yes. Why wouldn't you? Sorry, but anyways.
But anyways.
Now, I have a question for you, kind of related to that. What do you do if like someone sits in your seat, like your seat in a class that you have taken?
I move.
Yeah.
Because like if it's there's no such thing as assigned seating on college. So like if someone's sitting there, I'm just gonna move.
I think it depends. Like
No.
If it's a lecture hall, no.
Yeah.
But if it's a classroom, there kind of is.
Like what other than a lecture hall?
Like a classroom. Like what do you mean?
Yeah,
What do you
there's a
not do-
classroom
what do
with
you do in
like
a
30
classroom
seats.
that's not a lecture?
Well, a lecture, there's a lot of people, right? So
I
it's
see
like
what
it's
you
like a
mean.
free for all. But like in a classroom, there's kind of assigned seating.
Okay,
there
sure.
kind of is. You
Yeah,
gotta
like,
admit that.
unspoken, maybe, but I would still just like move. Like I don't think it's that big of a deal.
I have sat right next to them just to make them feel like cramped
make
and
them feel guilty.
uncomfortable.
Wow. That's that's just punishment. I'll tell you that. That's the least you could do, just to annoy them a little bit.
The person's like feeling hot breath down their neck.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
like,
yeah. You're just eyeing them the whole time.
Type on your keyboard a little louder than usual.
Incredible. What else do you hate? Anything else?
No, that's basically the main ones that I hate. I mean, I have the hate towards all of the normal stuff like racism, homophobia,
yeah,
that
obviously,
stuff.
yeah.
But
We would
those are
hope.
the more niche things that I hate. Just gatekeeping.
Well, that's what we're interested in, the niche stuff. Thank
Yeah,
you
the
so
niche
much
stuff.
for the
Yeah.
information. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Okay, so my name is Mariam.
Mariam.
I'm a freshman
Uh-huh.
from Senegal, so I'm
From
an
Senegal.
international student.
So your main language, if you just want to say it for
Yeah,
the
my main language is French.
French. Okay.
Yes.
What do you hate, Mariam?
I'll say that just generally
Yeah.
hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy. Okay.
Yes.
Explain. Give us
And
explanation.
just like, I'll just get two main categories, like
Mhm.
in relationships.
Yeah.
Because like I've lived in different countries.
Mhm.
We've lived in 5 different countries growing up.
Wow. Wait, what 5?
All right,
List 'em.
Senegal,
Okay.
Mali, Tunisia,
Wow.
Ivory Coast, and Guinea.
Wow. So
And
you've
then
been all around Africa. In
And then
Tunisia
we
as
went
well.
back
Wow.
to Senegal.
Okay.
So like I went back to Senegal in the middle of 11th grade,
Mhm.
and that was terrible.
Yeah.
Like I feel more welcome here in the States than when I went back home.
Interesting.
Because
Wow.
like
I would expect the
it's
opposite.
hypocrisy. Like people be pretending that they want to be your friend, and like relationships are just not genuine. Like I've experienced it here. Like some people are just hesitant to becoming friends with you.
Mhm.
Like they have this kind of curiosity because I have a twin, an identical twin.
Yeah.
So like when I arrive in a country, everyone wants to get to know us because like we're twins, we look alike. They confuse us. So just like this initial curiosity, but like no one wants to be your friend, and it's just like they're hypocrites. Like they won't even think about you for some things, and you're supposed to be friends. So it's just, or hear people, they'll be like smiley to you, but you feel like they're kind of hesitant. So they mingle around you, but they're not your friends.
Yeah.
And like to me, friendship is very important.
Very, yeah.
Because like those are people apart from your family you can count on, and you choose them. So like if you don't have genuine people around you, it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
And also another side of hypocrisy is just the African history.
Mhm.
Like 3 days ago, I just have periods. Like right now, all the books I'm reading are historical books about Rwanda, and especially the genocide. So I was just watching these YouTube videos explaining how it went, how it started, how it happened, and what happened after.
Yeah.
Because like I'm fascinated by Rwandan people killed each other. Like the Rwandan genocide, in 2 months there were like between 800,000 and 1 million people that were killed, and they apologized. Like they were able to not forget but live with each other and not hold on to that that anger. Because like your neighbors would come into your house and kill your parents in front of you, and a year after that you were supposed to pardon, to accept the apologies and just learn to live with that. And like here the hypocrisy is just like with all the other countries, because like when you realize that everyone was aware of what was happening, it's like during the Jew genocide, the
Yeah.
Jews, people saying we weren't aware of what was happening.
Yeah.
They knew.
Yeah.
Like some of them knew what was really happening.
just being
and they were
hypocritical,
just
yeah.
turning a blind eye. Because like
You don't like the silence, like how like the
I
turning
mean,
the blind eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's just pretending that things did not happen and just coming to like it happened because of Europeans. Like the genocide, it was just like making the difference between ethnicities, and they did not do that themselves because they're the same people. They're just like, it was just royalty and peasants, but like nothing too serious. And like just Europeans coming and making that distinction between Hutu and Tutsi and stuff, and building the anger and the anger, and just at some point leaving them there. I think it's hypocrite, and just not recognizing it. They won't accept that they have that it's their responsibility, and sometimes just president refusing to make public apologies or stuff. I think it's like we should be
a little ridiculous.
It's ridiculous because like
Yeah.
everyone knows. Well, yeah.
Okay.
Now, do you? Because here the Rwandan genocide's not really well known. Like no one really.
Unless you
is
like
talk-
learned it in school, yeah, pretty unknown.
Yeah, is that something that also bothers you? Is like there's these terrible human tragedies that
Yeah,
no
no one talks about.
Talks about.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't learn that in school.
Really?
I didn't. Like, I attended French high school,
Oh, okay.
and it was all about I love la France. It was like la France, la France. Like I remember in
Okay.
geography, I hated the subject 'cause, like everything would get like word exchanges, and it would be like at the word scale and at the French scale. So it always be the word and French, the word and French. So we learned French history like Napoleon and Charlemagne and French presidents, stuff like that. But I mean, I don't know the geography of my country because I've never been to Senegalese school. I wouldn't be able to tell you like which regions we have in the country. Well, I know world geography. I know France's main cities and rivers and mountains. I've been to France 2 times in my life, and
Yeah.
I know all that. Why I don't even know that by my country. So
Wow. All right. Yeah. I mean, I got nothing to say to that.
Yeah, I mean, anything else you hate?
Yeah.
at
Anything
all,
else you
or-
hate?
no,
No.
I don't think so.
Hypocrisy is a big one, and the silence is
Yeah.
a big one too.
I mean, it's just like a word that you can put so much things under. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Okay.
No, very good response. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Michelle. I'm a Congolese student at OU, and I study nursing. I haven't started yet, but soon. I'm pre-nursing right now. I'm taking some classes before.
Michelle, what do you hate?
I hate the way U.S. citizen idolize Beyonce. Like, I cannot count how many times I've been called a hater for saying Beyonce is just a normal person. And I remember when she gave birth to twins.
Yeah.
I had a girl literally tell me, "Oh, today should be a holiday." I'm like, "Why?" She's like, "Beyonce just gave birth to twins." I'm like, "It's just Beyonce. You can have triplets. Nothing will happen."
Do you like Beyonce?
No.
Really? At all?
Like,
Who doesn't like
I,
Beyonce?
I think the people around me loved her so much,
Yeah.
they made me not like Beyonce. Like, she has a good voice. I'm not gonna say she's a bad singer. She has a good voice. But I'm just like, why make Beyonce like a god in your lives? Like, people will say, "Oh, I'm using Beyonce's internet." I'm like, no, it's not hers. I've seen it on like Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, it's not hers. Like, and they call her the queen. That one, I remember. They're like, "Oh, it's the queen's birthday." I'm like, which one? Like, the Queen of England? They're like, "No, Beyonce." I'm like, the Queen of, what's her kingdom? Give me the limits. Like, where does the kingdom start and end?
The world.
Like,
the world.
no, I don't live in Beyonce's kingdom. No, she's a great artist. She's great. She got a pretty face, but she's a human being like you. She breathes like you. Do everything just like you. She has more money.
Yeah.
She's more famous, but that's it.
Now, do you hate when people like idolize others just in general.
Yes. Yes, I think that's the one like. You can admire someone, learn things from those people, but don't make them like the number one role in your life. Like I get it. Some people like love Kobe Bryant, for example. Like, he was a great basketball player, and I get it. They're like, oh, I like how Kobe will go to the gym, I think 2 hours before his
Before his game, yeah.
before the game, practice and stay late after the games. You can do that and copy and do the same thing so you can get better. But like, just the way they do with Beyonce, I'm like, that's too much. It's too much.
Tone down the love.
Yeah, like tone it down. And I feel like they only do it to her. Like I've not seen it with anybody else. It's
Taylor Swift. Yeah. People love.
Okay,
people love Taylor Swift.
fun fact, I don't even know a single song.
Me neither.
Like,
Me neither.
I was like, what does she sing? Like, give me one song. One.
I'm about to embarrass myself. I don't know.
Oh, 22?
Yes.
22.
I don't even know it.
Me neither.
Oh my God, I don't
just
know
know
it.
the title.
Like, Beyonce, I know the songs because, like, I've heard people sing it. Run the World was, like, everywhere. Everywhere. But, like, Taylor Swift, like, I saw videos of people, like, being outside for hours for her concert. I'm like, what are you going to listen to? Like, what's the music?
Performance, apparently.
Like, no. So, I don't get it. But people do worse with Beyonce. There's this movie on Netflix, I forgot the title. And the movie, the girl prayed to Beyonce. That's when I was like, no. Like, this went too far. She'll literally pray to Beyonce to give her strength so she can nail an audition the next day. I was like, no. You guys are not bringing this into... She got it, but...
It's in the writing.
No. I was like, nah.
Anything else you hate?
Racism.
Racism, of course.
I don't get it why you racist. Like, I didn't choose to be black. I didn't choose to be born and raised in Africa. And why would you just like hate me because of my skin color? When technically, if I remove my skin color, we're pretty much the same. Your blood is red. My like we're the same. We are. So why hate people for like no reason? No reason. Like, do I know you? Have I hurt you before? I might understand if you hate someone because, like, they took your husband, for example. You can hate them. Like, you can hate them for that one maybe. But just for being white or black or Chinese, no. And another thing I hate how selfish Americans can be. People from the U.S., I'm African. So, like, we were raised in community base. Your neighbor can take you to school, but here, I was surprised. The first time I came here, I spent like 9 months without knowing my neighbor. I was like, I don't even know her face. I don't even know her name. And that's just so weird to me. Because in Africa, when you move into a new place, like the houses around you, they'll come and help you move in. And they will welcome you into the place. They're like, oh, hi, my name is this. And you literally build a family with them. Because I don't know if you guys noticed, you see like the African students on campus, we act like we've known each other for years. You saw me just give James a hug. Yeah, and I met him, like we like hugging each other and we met like what, a week ago? Not even a week. It's been a week? 2 weeks? 2 weeks?
We're making as if we know each other for
like we met not even a month ago. And then like we act like we've been a family for forever. But like not all U.S. citizens, I always like to say U.S. citizen because I'm like, you guys know America is the whole
thing,
continent, not just you. Yeah, I'm like, not just you. So they're like, oh, I'm American. I'm like, I know, just as a Brazilian is American, a Mexican is American. But they just like on their own. Like they don't care about you. You have a class with them, you're done with the class, they forget your name. They don't know who you are. They'll see you in the hallway, walk past you, like walk around. I'm like, girl, we were talking like a month ago in bio and we're like in the same group. So how are we just like strangers now? So yeah.
Now, was that a stereotype of Americans that you knew about, or is that proven? Like,
I've seen it. I'm not gonna say it's proven because like I don't even know. You guys are like how many millions of Americans are in the U.S.? So that's a lot. I'm not gonna say all of them, but like for the few that I've met, and I have friends that go to school in different states, they always like mention the same thing, like over and over again. Like most of the time, you can finish your undergraduate classes, and you have like one American friend or two. Most of your friends will be like international students, or your teachers become like more your friends than your actual classmates, because they're like on their own. They don't want to get mixed up.
It's all about the culture.
Yeah.
Anything else that you think?
No.
Okay.
I think
You don't seem like a hateful person. Thank you so much.
So, thank you.
Hi, it's Kyle from the future. I just want to say a couple things before the podcast episode comes to an end. So the first thing is I want to thank a bunch of people for the podcast. First being Ferris, the co-host for today's episode. Without him, I really don't think any of the interviews would have turned out as well as they did. He carried a bunch of the conversations, and I really can't thank him enough for tagging along. The second group of people I want to thank are the people we interviewed. Everyone we talked to was super amazing, super kind, and even supportive of the podcast. And for them to do that on the very first episode is just tremendous and a big confidence boost for, this idea. And so thank you guys for participating in something, brand new and, just being nice to us in general. And then the third group I want to thank is you, the listener. I mean, without you guys, this really wouldn't be a thing, and I can't thank you enough, and I hope you tag along for our future episodes. Now, right now, you're probably noticing there's about like 14 or 15 minutes left. That's because I left out an interview in the kind of like the main recording of this podcast. It was still a really great interview. I didn't include it because it kind of went off tangent and we talked about other things besides the main topic. But the person, again, we talked to was so amazing, was so funny, and I think all of you guys would agree. So I just kind of tagged it at the end of this podcast as a kind of like a bonus clip. But beyond that, again, thank you all for listening and tune in next time.
Please introduce yourself.
My name is Jenna. I'm a senior here at Oakland University, and I just came into the OC to get coffee, and I see my friend Fada sitting down doing a talk show.
That's
so
me.
I'm sitting down. Should I do my accent?
No.
Oh.
No. Please.
My mom was screaming at me last night because I would not stop doing it. She said, "Stop." She said, "Stop doing that accent."
We got a mutual friend named Sandra. I was just talking about how you cannot stop with the accent.
I stopped it today, but now should I not do it for the podcast?
Whatever you
want. What do you hate? Let's get into it.
Okay.
What do you hate?
Okay, I'm back to my normal voice. I hate Drake.
Sounded
Why?
I don't like Drake. My accent's back. Okay.
But what? There's not one song you like by him.
No, they're all trash.
They're all trash.
Not true.
Like, yeah, there's the bops that go on the radio and everybody listens to them, but they're nothing special.
Not even like Hotline Bling or
Like,
Passion
no.
Fruit.
Passion Fruit. Oh, come on.
No,
Passion
like
Fruit's
they're
so
not good. And I really hate when girls say that he's like attractive. He's not attractive whatsoever. He ugly as fuck.
You know
Dude,
what? Actually, I'm going to actually disagree on this one. I think Drake's a very attractive
That's
man.
so
very
good. No, on
fine
top
man.
of that, he's cringy as fuck. Y'all don't think
Yeah.
he's cringy? He's cringe chuggy. Like he's just I don't know.
No, I can agree on that. He's definitely cringy,
He's
but he's a good looking
cringy.
guy.
Like especially like even the lyrics in his songs, it just sound like he a desperate simp, to be honest, to half the time.
Where are you getting this
From
information?
the
A
so-
simp?
I don't know, from the songs I hear.
Yeah,
Like-
that's like every love song though.
Yeah, it's-
No, but he's just like cringe. He's cringe. He's ugly. I don't think his music is good. I don't think he sounds good. There's way better artists out there that make like his type of rap, R&B music, whatever it is.
Can you name one?
Can I name one?
Name one. Throw one out there.
Name one out.
Name one.
Like
She can't name one.
no, like well, can you? Who's your guys' favorite artist? I mean, I don't really listen. Okay, I don't really listen to rap music in general
Probably
whatsoever.
Frank Ocean, but I think you know that already.
Yeah, sure. I don't really listen to rap music, but if I did, it would not be. Well, is Drake?
Drake rap?
Yeah,
Yeah, he does.
Like, yeah, I know that, but there's like if I'd rather listen to Lil Wayne.
Okay.
You know what? Honestly,
I'd rather listen
that's
to
a
Lil
great
Wayne
take.
Great take.
I used to listen to A Boogie with the Hoodie. But
I can't. Saying that in a country accent is insane.
Yeah, so Lil Wayne. I love Akon.
Akon's
I
okay.
love Akon.
All right.
Like just Drake is just trash.
Okay. Well,
And
that's your
that-
opinion, but
yeah.
you know.
Yeah. No, genuinely, what's attractive about him, Kyle? What do you think is attractive
He's got
about
nice
him?
his hair. He's
His
tall.
hair.
Isn't he tall?
He's not tall.
Yeah, he is.
I feel like he's like
He's
shorter
tall.
than you.
That's unfortunate.
I haven't
That's
met
really
him,
saying
but-
something.
Yeah.
He's got good style. He's rich.
He has good. Okay.
He's got a nice beard.
There's
He's got a
no-
nice beard.
There's nothing
does
that
have a nice
attractive
beard.
about being rich. If you're rich, you probably don't have much of a personality.
That's not true.
Well, was he? He wasn't born.
No, he was not
rich.
born rich. No, as far as I know, he wasn't born rich.
Yeah, I don't think he was born
Okay.
rich. We'll put that
Just
in the
because he's
screen.
rich, that makes him attractive. Are you a gold digger?
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah.
No, I think being rich is not like a requirement, but it's definitely a nice thing to be.
You think so?
I think it's fun.
I'd rather be with a broke man than a rich man.
That is
Wow, that is
I'd rather-
actually one
I'd
of the,
rather be
What a
living
take.
in a box than a mansion.
that's one of the most wholesome things said today.
Don't you
Wow,
think?
weirdest thing said today.
Yeah.
but
Um,
anything else that you hate?
No, I have a question for you guys.
Absolutely.
Would
Whoa,
you
okay.
rather be living in a box with on the streets with the absolute love of your life, like
Oh,
you
be
guys
one
are
of
so
these.
in love, have a great relationship, or you live in a mansion with somebody like you're married to them?
Can I
Because
escape
you're-
the box?
No, you're
Okay.
married to this person, but there's no love in this relationship whatsoever. But you live in a mansion.
I'm gonna go with box because there was no specification on how big I can make the box.
Yeah, it could be a big box.
It could be
Why
a-
not? It
it
could
could
be a
be
big
a
box.
mansion box.
Can it be a
It
box?
could be like a shed.
Can it be-
You just get the point. Like it's just not a mansion,
Can
or
it be
it's
like
not
a box
anything that's.
that like is insulated and can defend me from the elements?
Sure, yeah.
very important.
Okay,
But
then
it's
I'll take-
still a box. It's
then
not a
I'll
mansion.
take the person I love.
Yeah.
I'll take the box.
Yeah,
Not
exactly.
even the person I
Thank-
love.
yeah,
I just
that's
want the
yeah.
box.
Yeah.
You're not even. You just want the box.
I think the box would be
So
cool.
is that the
think
only
mansions are cool.
question for today?
Yeah.
That's the only question.
Yeah, you're the last person. Did you have?
They're not the second person.
What do you say?
Am I the second?
No, you're
No, you're the last.
How many
Wow,
people
is
did
she
this?
insulting us,
Yeah, for
saying
real.
like,
You're
"Oh, am I the
you're
second
like the 11th
person?"
so far.
The 11th. Wait,
Yeah.
can you tell me what everybody else talked about?
Music,
Yeah.
racism, hypocrisy.
Racism. Oh, yeah, that's yeah.
Margaritas.
So who said?
No,
who
no, no.
said that?
Margaritaville. Margaritaville. Sorry.
Oh,
That guy was
I
really
was
cool.
gonna
He was
say.
really passionate about cocktails.
I'm really passionate about cocktails. I'm a bartender.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I love making margaritas, drinking margaritas. I turned 21 in 7 days.
September 20th.
Well, happy early birthday.
early birthday.
yeah.
Thank you so much, Kyle and Fadis.
Now, any
Saying fun is
part,
a country accent.
any parting wisdom on our viewers?
Yeah.
I don't want this to end quite yet.
Oh.
I'm having so much fun.
Having a blast.
Can I? I hate broccoli. It smells bad
Broccoli's
and it doesn't
gross.
taste good.
I love Brussels sprouts though.
I hate Brussels sprouts.
tough.
I hate zucchini. I hate
Tough.
eggplant.
Zucchini?
I hate zucchini.
Zucchini's great.
I
What
hate
about
zucchini.
eggplant?
I hate eggplant.
Okay, that's okay.
I hate. What's another disgusting vegetable? Squash. I hate
oh,
squash.
no, guava.
I don't think I ever ate a guava in my
Or
life.
papaya. I hate papaya
I don't think
so
I ever
much.
ate a papaya.
I've had it
I don't
once,
like
not good.
mangoes. I don't like peaches.
You
I
like
don't
mangoes?
No.
You
I don't
weirdo.
don't like mangoes. Don't like peaches.
Mangoes are
Mangoes are
absurd.
insane.
Mangoes
Don't
is
like.
an
I don't
S
have
tier
something
fruit. It really
against caramelized onions. I only like raw onions. Caramelized onions are awful.
I don't know how I feel
Wow.
about this.
I am so torn.
I think we met the most hateful person.
real.
Really?
Broccoli?
I can't wait. So
Peaches?
next week we're talking about what we love.
Yeah,
that'd
that'd be next
like
week.
next Wednesday.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, next Wednesday.
I'm
we'll be
gonna
talking
talk.
about-
Can I give a spoiler? I'm gonna talk about hot sauce.
Oh, I
That's
love
hot sauce.
I
oh,
love
don't
hot
even-
sauce.
especially loves
Don't
hot
even
sauce.
get me
I want to get a
started.
tattoo of a hot pepper.
No, you don't. Really?
Of a hot pepper.
Just the pepper.
A hot
Where?
pepper.
Chili pepper?
I have no
Wrist?
idea.
Put it
I'm
on the
thinking
wrist.
maybe my ankle, or I would get it like behind my ear, but that's pretty visible.
Do you have a tattoo?
No, I have none. My father would kick me out of the house.
So when you get
Is
it.
this microphone actually like a thing? Like it's working?
Yeah. No, it's fake.
Like, cause I feel like normally when you talk into a microphone, like it, like Like you can feel that it worked.
The energy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You just feel it.
The waves
Yeah.
are responding back.
What else do I hate? You made the accent come back because I wasn't talking.
I
the
know.
accent
I think
earlier.
when you see me, you just
Now,
turn it on.
I have a.
No, it's just.
I have an actual question.
Yeah, I got to answer.
Is that an accent you're putting on, or is this like your actual accent?
What do you
It's-
think?
I don't know.
You don't
honestly,
know?
I genuinely don't know.
You don't know?
I'm not
Am
trying
I
to be
doing good
offensive.
at it?
It's great. Yeah, it's fooling me.
Does it sound nice?
Yeah, but I'm just.
All right. No, it's completely fake. This is not my. This is not my voice. But I've been doing it the past like 3
year.
days. No, the past literally 3 days. Been talking to everybody like that. Been talking to my professor like that. Been talking to people at stores like. I went to downtown
posted a
Rochester.
TikTok with the
I posted a
country
TikTok like that.
accent. Crazy.
I went to a store yesterday in downtown Rochester and I was talking to the worker like that and she was like, "Where are you from?" And I was like, "Oh my
'Cause
God,
you don't
ma'am."
look country in the
I was-
slightest.
So
I know.
Why, if you don't mind me asking,
Huge
why'd you start this? Like,
Oh, I don't know. I
What's
just
the
went
end
to
goal?
I went to my friend's smoke shop and we were sitting outside talking and we kind of just started talking in an accent and I can't shake it. Every time I try and shake it, it comes back. But
I guess when it goes away, it goes away. When it comes back, it comes back. I mean,
Yeah.
this is like the 8th time I've heard you with the accent.
my mom literally screamed at me yesterday because I was talking to her like I was just talking to her regular conversation. She was like, "Stop talking like that. Stop." Like,
Incredible.
yeah.
Seems like
but
she's caught the country
what do you
blues.
guys hate?
Jorts.
No, but like go into it or something.
So
like,
jorts for me, like jorts that go below the knee, hate. Jorts that go up to here, and for women, jorts that go up to here and you roll them a little bit, beautiful, fine.
No.
I'm okay with that. Jorts here, no.
Ferris, now to the viewers at
Fares.
home,
say
talk
his
about
name right.
why you know about jorts below the knees, because like not everyone would know.
So I mean, TikTok has really trendized
TikTok.
it. They really made it a big thing for giant baggy blue jean jorts to go like almost to your shins.
Wow.
To be a popular fashion trend.
That's crazy.
I don't get it. I don't get why they're a fashion trend. I hope it goes away soon as the winter comes in the next few months. But
Hey, and
yeah.
then it'll
But
be
your
back
religion,
next
like
summer.
why?
Oh.
Go into that.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, because actually below the knee shorts is actually the right thing to wear in Islam, which is the religion that I'm associated with. That's actually that's actually like what you're supposed to wear. For me, I like usually just go at the knee or a little above, which is like, but like below knee, that's what you should be doing. I just don't think it looks nice at all, like in the slightest.
Okay.
Like I think it makes you look like you don't know how to dress yourself. That's just my opinion.
Okay.
So I would
Yeah.
either wear pants
Yeah.
or that's it, just pants. But yeah, what do you hate, Kyle? Here, let me please.
You want to? Okay, yeah. So I have astigmatism. So people that don't know
do?
at home, yeah. So basically, my eyes are very misshaped, and so when I look at lights, I didn't know this for a long time. Lights to me are very starry, like they flare out a lot. And I thought that was normal, but what I hate are those LED lights on cars because every time I drive past them at night, it's like a flashbang. Like I can't see for like 2 to 3 seconds.
Do you mean when they put like when it's a specific color?
No, I'm talking
Wait,
about
like-
when it's like blinding white.
Are you talking about when they put their brights on? Is that what
It
you're talking
looks like it,
Yeah.
but it's not. Like it's not.
Like
their
they just
brights.
put them on their car for fun? Who does that?
It's just a bunch of cars. Like
Oh, a
especially
bunch-
the newer ones. Like they have these LED
Interesting.
lights, and they're just
People are probably
blinding.
wondering what the hell we're
the hell's
doing.
going on,
Yeah.
They like to stare,
If I
but we
was
welcome
President
it.
Aura of Oakland University and I saw this, I'd be like, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing?
Thank you. Would love to interview
that.
President Aura.
Yeah.
If you want to
She's
sit
not
down one of
watching
the
this.
days.
Join us next week on our
If
next
she's
topic.
watching this, she's gonna come here and shut it down next week.
I'm sure she will.
Yeah.
We'll stop her.
No.
What foods do you guys hate?
Chicken nuggets. They're overrated.
That's
You hate them or they're
I
overrated?
don't hate them, but they're overrated.
Okay,
Hate?
what food do you hate? Like
I don't like
just stay
eggplant.
away
Yeah.
from it.
Eggplant.
Yeah, what
I
else?
don't like eggplant. That's it.
I hate. I not hate
Pork
but,
because I can't.
Oh, but if you could, you wouldn't
I
hate
wouldn't.
it.
I remember accidentally eating bacon one time. It wasn't that good. It really wasn't.
It depends where you get it from.
Okay, well I guess I ate it
My
at the wrong place.
grandfather, he slaughters pigs in his backyard and he cooks the bacon for us fresh every
Wow.
single week, and it's real delicious. I'm literally
Delicious.
joking. I'm literally joking. He doesn't
You just
do
lied.
it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
This is probably gonna be like an extended clip at the end of the podcast.
Yeah,
like,
a bonus
like,
feature,
Yeah,
bonus
here's a
feature.
bonus clip because like we talked about we hated in the beginning.
No,
and
but
then
my
Jenna
my
decided,
my grandfather, he does make breakfasts for us sometimes, and he makes really good bacon. And there's been a running joke since we were since we were since we were kids, that. Like we're like, okay, which pig did you kill today for this bacon?
What
and
the-
he'd be like, oh, that's schnozzle today, or
Schnozzle
that's
is insane.
porky, that's pork, you know. But he don't really kill. He just gets good
Porky is
bacon
actually ridiculous.
from the yeah.
How long have you been talking for? Like, what do we?
Oh, you don't got enough storage on your phone, I bet, Kyle. Right?
We're at 12 minutes. This is way longer than anyone. I'm
Yeah.
actually impressed. This is.
You're well, okay. What?
No.
Okay.
You know we're like 17 minutes over our time slot here. Yeah.
Okay, let's stop the video then. It was great talking to you guys.
Thank you so much,
What's the
Jenna.
podcast
What a-
called?
this
What's
is-
talk show? Talk
you-
show or podcast?
Podcast.
No, talk show.
You talk, we listen.
You
Signing
talk, we
out.
listen. Signing out. All right, thanks, guys. Jenna. This is Jenna with you guys. Okay, bye.
Bye.